Welcome back to Skybridge, where the courtroom doesn't just deliver justice, it delivers drama. And today's episode, they didn't disappoint. Because just when you think we're getting closer to the truth, another version walks in, takes a seat, and asks for attention. Now we've moved from phone calls to informers to locations that don't even match. Booking today, Freedom Park tomorrow. At this rate, we might need a map just to follow the story.
If you turn the page over, that's page 15 of the proceedings of 2 November 2023. It says, line 3, on 16 June we did arrive at Bukeng, and just before that at line 1, maybe just for the sake of completeness, we'll put that on record as well. We then put it to him that he testified that he was with Sergeant Mabena. Then what happened? He then said, on 16 June we did arrive at Bukeng, and we asked him which year. He said that was in 2020. And the portion that we wish to put emphasis on is at line 7. Sergeant Mukhani, since the informer have informed us where we would find Bongani Ntanzi, he then directed us to that place.
Uma sesiqhubeka ke ngofakazi bakhe ke umntana Mukhani masibheke ke ikhasi number 15 lobufakazi bange-2 zika November ngo-2023 umbuso ke uye wasumbuza ukuthi ke uye wabeka la inkantolo wathi ke beno Sergeant Mabena kwasekwenzakalani wathi Mukhani ke mhla ka-16 June siye safika ke lapha ePhukeng wasebuza umbuso ukuthi u-16 June wamupha unyaka waphendula Mukhani wathi ke unyaka ke u-2020 indawo ke sifuna ukuthi ubheke kakhulu ke esicinezela kuyona ke ile khathi Mukhani ke sekakhuluma ukuthi ke sukela ngoba manje informer ke iyasitshela ukuthi uBongani Ntanzi singamfica kuphi wasesiya ke lapho ke kuleyo ndawo leyo.
Do you to provide comment?
That is not correct.
Kwayona informer la wayengangena ngalapha ecourt izotshela icourt ukuthi yayime ngikhomba amaphoyisa makuthi iqiniso lento ayikhuluma.
Even the informer never came before the court to come and testify to that effect that he's the one that directed the police officers of my whereabouts. If indeed he was telling the truth, he was supposed to have come.
Manje yena uthi futhi la ukhuluma ngani uthi uhambe waye ePhukeng mina ngihlala ePhukeng. Bapha ukuthi inkulumo yakhe mina ngathina ngafanisa njengokuthi inzwabethi uzokhohlisa icourt. Ngafuna uqonde ngqodi hayi ngile endlini yakhe Freedom Park. Iphukeng ne Freedom Park zendawo ehlukene.
And from what he testified about, he mentioned that he went to Bukeng. My Lord, I don't reside at Bukeng. I will just say that his evidence is a hearsay and he's trying to mislead the court. Bukeng and where I stay in Freedom Park are two different places.
No, but Sergeant Mukhani did testify here in court. It's not hearsay.
Kodwa ke umzali Mukhani ke uye weza inkantolo wama la ume khona nawe wathula ufakazi la inkantolo asinzwa bethi lokho akushilo ngoba ube khona la inkantolo.
Yimi ngisho ukuthi ukukhohlisa inkantolo.
I am the one that says that Sergeant Mukhani is misleading the court.
In which respect?
Ukhohlisa inkantolo ngani?
Ngokuthi mina ngihlala ePhukeng, ngihlala ePhukeng.
By saying to the court that I stay at Bukeng, I don't reside at Bukeng. I reside in Freedom Park.
But where is Freedom Park?
Kodwa Freedom Park ukuphi yona?
Rustenburg indawo eMine.
Rustenburg, the mine area.
Is it not in the greater Bukeng area?
Kodwa ayiweli ngaphansi kweBukeng.
Cha ngiyazi anginalo ulwazi lalokho.
No, I don't know. I don't have knowledge of that.
Ngoba ama police station sondele nawo mathathu lapha. So ukuthi yona iphekwe lapha kweFreedom Park angazi.
Because I'm closer to 3 police station and I have no idea or I have no knowledge of which one falls under Freedom Park.
We'll get to a portion where Sergeant Mukhani testified that they first went to the Bukeng police station before they came to your place and that they were accompanied by the Bukeng police station to your room.
Sizophinde ke sifike kule ndawo le khathi umzana Mokhane ke ethula ufakazi lenkantolo echaza ukuthi ke baqala ke baye ePhukeng police station ngaphambi ukuthi bafike kuwe futhi uma bezwa kuwe ke baye baphelezela ke amaphoyisa lapha ePhukeng.
Leyo nkosi enkantolo efuna bona ngangingekho mina lapho. Nebe ngitshela icourt ukuthi ama-police station ayi-3 engiseduzane nawo. Bona bashuza le abayithanda bona.
My lord, that is their cup of tea. I was just telling the court that the police stations that are closer to me are 3 police stations.
And on the 19th of June 2020, after your room was searched, is that correct that a case was opened at Phukeng police station?
Manje ke sicela ukubuza ukuthi mhla ka 19 June ngo2020 emva kokuthi ke sebaseshe ke eroomini lapho ke iyavula icase lapha ePhukeng police station.
Angibazi bona mina ngivula amacala.
I don't know, my lord, since I don't open cases.
Yes, but
Lo ngaba khona mhlawumbe nomuntu azangimangalela umuntu.
Since I was born, I've never opened a case against anyone.
yes, but Mr. Ntanzi, we've been through that. We referred you to the notice of rights as per exhibits PP 1 and 2, indicating that a case was opened in Phukeng for possession of unlicensed ammunition, Phukeng 118/6/2020.
Nomzana Ntanzi ke sesidlule kulodaba lolu ke siyasakubekela ngaphambilini ukuthi ke emva kokuthi ke sebafikile ke baseshe room lakho ke khona ke icase eyavula lapha ePhukeng police station icala ke bothisa licala utholakala ke ngezinhlamvu.
Yebo ngiyakuzwa.
I can hear that.
We also referred you to entries in the SAP 10, the occurrence book of Phukeng, exhibit PP in brackets 1, where entries were made regarding this CAS number under which you were arrested, CAS Phukeng CAS 118/6/2020 for possession of ammunition.
Futhi ke siyasakukhombisa futhi ke nencwadi ke lapho kubhalwa khona konke okwenzakalayo ke lapha police station abayibiza ukuthi occurrence book esePhukeng lapho ke kwabhalwa khona ukuthi ke wena uboshiwe ini ukutholakala ke ngendlamvu.
Nkosi enkantolo mina ngunqaba ngayo ke lento efundwa lapho ukuthi ngaye ePhukeng nokuthi angiyanga ngunqaba mina ngithe ama-police station aseduzane naleya ndawo nhloyo mathathu.
My lords, I did not actually deny what has been placed on record that I was taken to Phukeng. What I mentioned to the court is that the police stations that I'm closer to are 3 different police stations.
Manje abantu ukuthi mina bashuza police station yiba bayifuna la ngangingekho mina lapho.
The choice of the police station, they are the one who made their choice, my lord. I was not there.
But the evidence, Mr. Ntanzi, that is before court is that the matters from Freedom Park fall under Phukeng police station as indicated by the fact that the Phukeng police accompanied Sergeant Mokhane and Sergeant Mabena on the 16th of June 2020, and the fact that when the police opened a docket for possession of ammunition on the 19th of June, it was open at Phukeng police station.
Mnumzane Ntanzi ke amacala ke asendaweni ke le ese Freedom Park ke alona ke ayenzwa ke police station le yasePhukeng futhi okwesibili ke siyasakubekela ukuthi ke uMokhane ke nayo Mabhena ke baphelezelwa ke amaphoyisa aphuma khona lapha ePhukeng police station ngalenkathi ke kuvula idocket ke lokutholakala ke ngenhlamvu zesibhamu mhla ka 19 June ngo2020.
Mina nkosi enkantolo angikwazi lokho.
My lord, I have no knowledge of that.
Ukuthi amaqala se-Freedom Park awele ePhukeng angazi amaveni asePitikong ngawasehlabani ayahamba lapha elokishini ePhithizela.
I did not know, my lord, that the cases from Freedom Park are serviced by Phukeng police station since I've seen the vans from other police station.
Police station la police station wathi kuseKanana.
At Kanana police station will hover around the area.
Kube police station yasehlabani.
And also the Hlabane police station vans.
Ayahamba amaveni akhona lapha engihlala ngakhona.
They'll hover around the area where I stay, my lord.
we have referred you to line 7, where Sergeant Mukhani testified that the informer had informed them where they would find you, and he then directed them to that place. You countered by saying that the informer has not testified in court.
siye sakubekela futhi ke lawo line 7 ngalenkathi umzana Mukhane ethula ufakazi bakhe echaza la inkantolo ukuthi ke informer ke iyona ke yabatshela ukuthi ke ubongani Ntanzi angathola kuphi waseba director nokuthi kuphi wena impendulo yakho wathi ke informer lo okhulunywa ngayo lo akazange aze nala inkantolo ezothula ufakazi.
Mina zange ngibona izosho into ephambi kwecourt ukuthi hayi yimi engakhomba uTanzi amaphoyisa.
Yes, I did not see the informer coming before the court to testify that he is the one that actually pointed Ntanzi to the police.
Yes. But the legal position is that informers, the identity of informers is not disclosed, and they, in general, do not testify in court.
Ngokuya ke ngomthetho ke ama informer ke okokuqala awavezwa futhi ke awezi nasenkantolo azothula ufakazi.
Ayangazi ukuthi ngiyaqala nokungena ecourt.
I did not know that since it's my first time appearing before the court.
Right. Proceeding, Sergeant at line 10, we then said, put the following to Sergeant Mukhani. You followed up the information, what happened then. Then at line 12, Sergeant Mukhani testified as follows. We went there during the day, and where he showed us where Ntanzi could be found. That is now the informer.
Umbuso ke uyawabuza ke umzane Mukhani ukuthi yebo ke yena landela ke yonke information lenikeziwe kwase kwenzakalani emva kwaloko yothi Mukhani ke siyahamba ke saya lapho ke nje mini lapho ke informer ke yasikhombisa ukuthi uNtanzi angatholakala kuphi.
Do you have any comment?
Khona mhlawumbe ufuna ukusho kuloko?
Ngake ngayikhomba.
I was not there.
Ne informer lo okhuluma ngayo angiyazi.
Even the informer that you are mentioning is unknown to me.
Let's deal with this carefully because this is serious. An informer is introduced, a location is given, and it's supposed to counter Ntanzi's version. But Ntanzi doesn't move. He doesn't adjust. He doesn't hesitate. I don't stay in Pukeng. I stay in Freedom Park. Simple, direct, verifiable. Now here's where the problem begins. If the foundation of an argument is location, and the location is disputed, then what exactly is left of that argument? Because in court, details are not decoration. They are everything. And when those details start shifting, from calls, to informers, to places that don't align, it stops looking like clarification and starts looking like confusion being introduced into the process. Because apparently now, evidence doesn't just get tested, it gets rewritten. And every time that happens, the court doesn't move forward. It pauses again. Let's not forget, this is not a private exercise. This is a public courtroom, funded by the public, watched by the public. So when time is spent on versions that don't hold under basic scrutiny, that's not just strategy, that's time being consumed at a cost. And South Africans have every right to ask, how much of this process is bringing us closer to the truth? And how much of it is simply stretching the process out? Because this is not just about arguments in court, this is about Senzo Meyiwa. Every contradiction, every delay, every moment spent on something that doesn't hold, it pushes justice further away. And when that happens repeatedly, people stop asking what is happening and start asking why. Because justice doesn't just fail when it's denied. Sometimes it fails when it's delayed, diluted, and distracted. To everyone watching, I know you see what's happening. I see your comments. I see your frustration. I see your demand for truth. And that's why this matters. Because when the process becomes complicated, when the noise increases, your voice becomes even more important. So don't stay silent. Engage, question, speak. Because justice is not just decided in court, it is also protected by the people who are watching. And right now, South Africa's watching. Until then, I'm Skybridge. Goodbye.